thinking about this a few days. I went on vacation and I was even thinking about this, and I was thinking, boy, this right here is kind of getting under my skin, and it's robbing me of a little peace. I live in the United States. I bought this metal detector. We have a thing called freedom of speech, and I'm free to sit in my office and wear my white lab coat and state my opinions and show my test results about this detector, positive or negative, and say what I want to say. Now, in doing that, I've got the head of a major metal detecting manufacturer on Facebook making a video about me. And you know, I took down some of my videos. I said, I'm going to let this die down and pass over, because the Legend does have some good qualities. I mean, as much as I really just want to throw it out the window and be done with it, never talk about it again, wish I had basically never bought one, you know, with all the bullcrap. This right here really showed me that people will go tell any kind of lie they can to protect their paycheck. I mean, it's unreal. And then I'm watching the Shields over across the pond trying to debunk me, just coming up with all kinds of bull crap. And you know, and people that don't know, don't know. People that don't know that nails make a difference in tests, size of a coin makes a difference in tests, the conductivity of a coin makes a difference in tests. Because somebody shows 3 nails that look kind of like the same and they're the same distance, and the machine all miraculously hits it in their test, but then when Calabash does it, it doesn't hit it with his nails. So he must be, nails do matter in testing metal detectors. So let's get that out of the way about the debunk dude. He's using some kind of bull crap, round nails. They're rusted, but it doesn't matter. As soon as they get that roundness to them, detectors will unmask better in those types of nails. The nails I use are hand-forged square nails, okay? Go back and look at the videos today. I showed the exact same test that he did. I just redone them after I've done 50 videos of nail tests with this thing, you know, and showing what it'll do. This is a good detector. I've said this. This is a good detector for $600. There's people like Vegas D-Tech. He is happy with his. Yeah, dude, I watched your video. I watched you read her whole diatribe about that long, and it started out talking about me. Yeah, I agree. It is a debacle, man. I agree. It is a debacle when we have the head of a company, of the marketing of a company, coming out and talking about the end users and basically saying that me, the end user, Calabash is a liar. That's basically what she said. Spread misinformation. You know, here's the deal. In doing that, you are crapping on what I have worked hard for, and that is to be a reliable source of information about the performance of different metal detectors. Metal detectors, this metal detector is a $600 metal detector, and it's in that class. It is not. And I don't care what shield out there tries to tell you. I don't care if it's in Boys Across the Pond or who it is. I've showed you guys the videos, and you're going to have to choose which way you want to go. Like I said in my videos, if you're on a budget, this is a good detector, and you're going to find stuff, and you're going to enjoy it. It's got good tones, etc., etc. But the offense that I took is when somebody starts trying to spread a false narrative that it's outperforming this one. Here's the deal. I don't make money off metal detectors. But what's going on with that is, and people say that, is they're basically trying to make me out as being a shield for dentists. I'm going to tell you something. That is not what I am. I don't need a free metal detector. I can buy anything I want to do with metal detecting. I don't need to jockey for a company to get a free metal detector. I did get sent a dentist too. You guys know that. I have paid for that detector with videos, time traveling, probably 5 times over. You know, I would have been, you know what I mean? I would have been cheaper buying the thing and never making a video or spending my time or, you know, traveling to use it to show you guys the information. I put my time. Oh, I get a few pennies, which averages about $100 a month off of YouTube. But I'm not complaining. I enjoy doing this. This is my hobby inside of my hobby. My hobby is diving in metal detecting, but testing metal detectors for you guys is part of that hobby inside the hobby. I've always been known, and I've tried to build my reputation as being a straight shooter. I went Deus, well, I went Garrett, we'll just shoot that, you know, shove that off. Then I went Deus 1, and you know, everybody's like, oh, he's working for that, because I made a lot of test videos with the Deus 1. The Equinox come out, I threw the Deus 1 in the corner basically except for hunting the thickest machine gun iron. And people couldn't believe it. Then they said I was working for Mine Lab. Now, the JS2 comes out and blows all other detectors away for relic hunt, beach, parks, etc., etc. And maybe the spot that it's lacking is in gold prospecting, but I'll let the other boys figure that. I don't care. I don't gold prospect. But every other avenue, it's just blowing those detectors away. The Legend comes out. I've tested it. I've gave it positive and kudos where it deserves kudos, and I've talked about the negative. The negative, no matter how much the shield across the pond wants to convince you otherwise, this detector is weak in 3D unmasking. It's weak. It has a problem. And here's the thing. It is an impossibility that it is better than the Deus 2 or the Equinox. It doesn't have an iron bias setting. It has a fixed iron bias. Just think about what I just said. At this point in time of making of this video, this detector has a fixed iron bias. Oh, that's right. You can adjust the iron bias on the Equinox and the discrimination, bottle cap reject, etc., etc., and silencer on the Deus 2, which it has more filters that you can adjust. A little more complex in that sense, but that, when you understand it, translates into more power to unlock targets. That's why the Deus 2. I don't know, and somebody jumped on me, well, you said it has technology inside that remote that is superior to all other detectors. What is that technology? Okay, give me a break. You think Deus told me what their proprietary technology was? Did Nokta Makro tell you what theirs is? Exactly. I don't have to know what the technology is inside of this. I can see it coming out this and going through this into this on things that these other detectors can't hear. So, here's my thing. The Legend is a good detector. But this whole thing about the head of Nokta Marketing is going to police YouTube and shut us up, anybody that says something negative about her product. Your product has flaws. It is not an Equinox killer yet. I've rated it better on the beach for stability, equal depth on the beach. I've rated it better for shallow water diving than the Equinox. I like the vibration that you guys put in the handle. That's a good feature for the shallow water hunter and diver. But this detector with no iron bias and no way to do bottle caps is short of the Equinox for park hunting and land hunting. It's short on the Equinox for unmasking relics in the iron at this point. Maybe you guys will fix that on the update. But how are you going to hold... Oh, and I said something about it resembles the Equinox a whole lot, and and oh, well, that's a bad thing. No, it's true. Look at it. Look at it. Listen to it. What does 60 tones sound like? They sound like the Equinox 50 tones. Remember, the first ones of these even sounded like a Equinox when they turned on, didn't they? Am I imagining that? But I don't know. So the Legend is a good detector for $600, but it's not a Deus 2 and it's not an Equinox killer yet. It does have better build quality, but if you're interested in iron unmasking, it does not have good iron unmasking, 3D iron unmasking. So now what are you going to do? You're going to police me because I said that? That is my opinion, and I believe that to be facts because I have tested it head to head and I have used it and compared it to other detectors. I am the end user, and we are the people who decide which detector is the best. I mean, it's not the companies. The companies may produce it, but the end users decide which detectors are the best. Now, there's a whole lot of factors that go into the Legend. The price, that's a good plus, but this whole narrative that the Legend is a Deus 2 killer, I mean, are you serious? Are you seriously going to try to keep that narrative? All you shields out there and minions for Nokta Makro. I mean, really? Are we going to try to foster that lie? See, that's the lie. I've been accused of being the liar in the shield, but that's the lie. That is the lie that they want you to believe. Why? If it's not about money, why are they lying to get you to buy their product? Why not say, you know what? We've made a detector. It's you know, right there at the $600 price point, it's the best bang for the buck going. Oh no, it's went further than that. It's a $600 detector with technology that rivals the $949 Equinox and a $1,350 DS2. That is a lie. Tell any lie to keep your paycheck? Well, I heard that was an old saying, so, you know, I don't get a paycheck from metal detector. So, yeah, you do the math on that. But that's my rant about the legend drama, you know. Good detector for $600. I should have threw it overboard the other day when I was diving with it and left it laying in the lake and let you guys go fish it out and have you a legend detector. You know, the legend. Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy, man. This is so crazy. Never seen anything like this, you know. Just never seen anything like it. So, DS2, baby. Bad to the bone all the way. Legend of goodbye, good performer. The DS2 is just the best in the business. And, you know, and there's people that don't matter to. And who I'm responding, you know, done the reading of D-Look's thing is Vegas Detail. He doesn't care. He likes simplicity. Well, and it's debatable of how much more complicated the DS2 is if you put into reading about it than the Legend. It's not really that much more. It has a couple of extra settings just per se that if you want to go out and hunt, like silencer, etc., etc. But that's a whole nother video. So that's might be a little bit of misconception. Just because something intimidates you, the video editing software intimidated the crap out of me. So I used to use Adobe Premiere Pro. That intimidated me, and I'm just an old simple country boy. I watch YouTube. I figured out how to do basic video edit. Well, I bought an Apple computer and it sat there and I had Final Cut Pro on it for months, and it intimidated me. I was like, dang, I don't want to have to go through that. That thing looks complicated, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? I sat down one day when I wasn't feeling too good and I said, I'm going to learn this $399 video editing software I bought, or $299, whatever it was. And I said, I'm going to learn it. Well, guess what? It turns out to blow the Adobe Premiere Pro in simplicity and efficiency away for the beginner video editor like me. And I told my wife, I said, dude, I wish I'd have switched to this months ago. But see, that was that whole mindset. And I'm telling you, the DS2 mindset that it's way too complicated, it ain't really no more complicated. It's got a couple of more things on it, adjustments, than the Equinox and Legend. Maybe 2 or 3. Yeah, as far as, now you can do things with tones and all that, but you can do things with these tones too. It's not, I'm telling you, it's a mind thing. It's really not, but it goes back like that video editing software. Best decision I ever made. But you know, what's this video gonna bring? I don't know. I really don't care. I mean, if I have to, I'm just gonna keep showing the Legends test and where it's short, and I'll give it the pros where it's, where it's good. And we'll just rehash what we already know. We'll wait on the update and we'll rehash it again. So that's that, folks. All right, folks. Thanks for watching.